listen, you. I'm all ears.
Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Torchlight Infinite's monetization system. Now if you have not been following this story, when I first got access to the game, before it even had the PC port out, I made this video. And I was very happy about the cash shop, what I was being told, and what was available to me. Basically, I said there was no pay-to-win mechanics inside of the game that I could find. Then I got access to CBT3. All of us got access to CBT3, and then we saw that there was pay-to-win mechanics, and I made this video. Now we are at the present. CBT3 has ended, and XD, the studio behind Torchlight Infinite, has responded. Now we are going to go through this communication right now. I feel like it's the end of a court case. You're going to have half the side that is very happy and the other half is going to still be pissed off. I already know that this is going to be a complete ridiculous mixed bag comment section on this video, and I feel prepared for it. So just fair warning. All right, let's go through the news on the screen right now. Devblog 21 adjustments plans for microtransactions. I'm reading this on this screen and then talking to you, okay? So if my head's bouncing, that is why. The closed beta has ended, but it does not mean we are done making adjustments to the game. We have carefully considered the feedback and suggestions you have given us and gone through many internal discussions with our development team, resulting in some adjustments, plans, and ideas on the payment methods. In particular, the adjustment plans published in this blog do not represent the final version, okay? Now you need to hear that, okay? Just because I'm reading this and just because it's their communication, the game doesn't actually drop until October 12th. So we still have weeks, 3 weeks, until really we are playing the game in its launched form. So all they're saying is they could still make future changes. We will continue reading feedback and suggestions to constantly verify our adjustments to make further changes before the official launch. So what exactly are they doing? And by the way, I will link this in the description. I'm not going to read all of it. The trade house booth tabs. Now this was a big point of controversy because basically I think you only got 3 tabs and then you had to purchase for real money extra tabs. People that were spending money were able to sell more items or trade more items. They can get gear quicker and then of course accumulate more wealth in the game. So I'm going to skip through all this writing and tell you exactly what they have done. After receiving your feedback on booth tabs, our discussions led to us the following changes. Base free booth tab slots are increased. I'd like to know by how many. The price of each booth tab that contains 12 booth tab slots is reduced. A purchase season pass will grant you free booth tabs at the beginning. Okay, you get more free. The price to get more is reduced, and if you plan on getting the season pass, you are going to get your tabs there. All right. All in all, I feel like this is a win because you are not required to spend money, right? Like, yeah, it's better to have more, but at least they're giving you some for free. All right, I consider that a win. Moving on to our second section, which is hero traits. Now, if you don't know what a hero trait is, it's basically a way of tailoring your build to your play style. Some feel stronger than others, but it's mainly based upon your skills and what you are actually doing. But hero traits do dramatically change how the character functions. And this is something that you had to go through a gacha system to get the correct hero trait. Now, first, they go through all this writing. They break down what it is, they explain it, and this is ultimately what's important. In terms of both time and effort spent in designing each new hero trait, we now treat them as brand new heroes. So a new hero trait might as well be a whole new hero. Therefore, these hero traits, which represent brand new playstyles and gaming experiences, will be added in the game in the form of paid content, okay? Hold on, don't break the door down yet. All future new heroes, in other words, their first hero traits will be directly unlocked via purchasing the season pass. I think you're going to notice a trend with the season pass. The other hero traits like Gemma's Frostbite and Heart and Lethal Flash will be available for direct purchases. In addition, we will increase avenues available to obtain hero traits for free. Other hero traits can also be unlocked by accumulating in-game resources or accomplishing certain achievements, like, was it Yuji's second hero trait, Space-Time Lapse. So, what does this all mean? There's going to be a way for you to unlock hero traits for free, which is specified right here. Instead of going through 30 or 50 pulls on a gacha system, you can directly pay for that hero trait, which, if you're comparing those two, directly pay is a whole lot better. Or if you're getting the season pass anyways, it'll be a way for you to directly unlock the first hero traits, okay? Way better system. Way better system. Less gacha, direct payment, or hopefully you can use in-game currency. It's kind of my thoughts. I like that. Moving over to our third and final section, which is the season pass, which would cost you $15. And of course, that is subject to change. I don't think it'll change, but that's where we're at, 15 bucks. Now, as we already talked about, the season pass is going to give you 12 additional booth tabs for the trade house, and it's going to unlock hero traits, normally the hero trait for that current season. But my favorite part of this communication is right here. The base auto pickup will be released in the free season pass. Rewards will not have to be unlocked via purchases anymore. And this is something that I immediately had, or this is what I kept telling people in the comment section. I play these games extremely fast. If there's a paid auto pickup, it's almost a requirement for me to get it. And now you can obtain it free. And then the rest of this communication is basically just talking about how they want to develop this game for years. They want to continue to listen to community feedback and make sure the gamers are as happy as possible. Now, cliff notes, okay? So now let's go through this one more time. What were people upset about? What was I upset about? I was upset that I had to pay for my pet to pick up loot auto. I can now get that for free. I was upset about hero traits and how certain game mechanics were hidden behind a paywall, and I had to roll 30 gacha pulls in order to pull my hero. I can now obtain that for free or directly purchase it. Not as happy as the free one, but I'm still very happy with the change. I'm just curious about how much they're going to charge for that direct purchase. Number 3. Very upset about how many tabs I had inside of the trade house, and now they are upping the free trades. So I want to see how many slots I have there. Great improvement. Those 3 are awesome. And I feel like a lot of people are going to be happy. It's pretty hard to not be happy, encouraged about this communication. They put in 4 pay-to-win elements, and I feel like they've corrected 3 of them. They listened to the outrage. Now, when you compare that to a Diablo Immortal, right, who's made over $200 million in MTX already, literally the game, the CEO came out and said, we stand by our decision. We are happy with the monetization system we went with. Literally the polar opposite of XD in Torchlight Infinite. Now, this is where the comment section is just going to explode with negativity. Because, of course, the big elephant in the room is they did not talk about the pet system. So the current gacha mechanic inside of Torchlight Infinite, which is right here, okay, was not changed. And it wasn't discussed. So, if you're talking about 4 mechanics that you're pissed off about, I feel like they fixed 3. Now, we know that this is going to stick. They've pretty much told us that this is going to stick. So if the pet system is too much for you, then Torchlight Infinite isn't for you. I think what they could do to at least hear our voices on this system is you can lower the guaranteed draws from 30, maybe to 20. And then maybe inside of these as well, you could up the percents. So if they made the guaranteed pull 20 instead of 30, and then maybe made the legendary pull rate, 5%, 7%, 10%, something other than 1.25, at least then they heard our feedback and they made adjustments. Okay. But that's where we're at. Honestly, and this is where people are going to be so mad at me. 3 of 4 is pretty good. Is there still a pay to win mechanic in this game? Yes. Yes, there is. Yes. 3 of 4 is pretty good. That's where I'm stopping the video. You now have all the up-to-date communication. And if anything changes with this monetization system, of course, you're going to see it here on this channel. I want to know your thoughts. You're probably already writing your thoughts. Let me know in the comment section below. 2 asks at the end of this video. Ask number 1, I'm hoping today is the day I have earned your subscription. Hoping today is the day you make the decision to push that little red button. We're 100 subs away from our goal of 20,000 on the year. If you think I've earned it, I'd appreciate it. Ask number 2, check out my Patreon. Thank you to the first 45 members that have signed up. Become an instant ARPG VIP and get Patreon exclusive content at the first link in the description. We have a weekly blog post, weekly podcast, access to the VIP lounge if you want to chat with me directly, special title in the Discord, and lots of other goodies based upon where you sign up at. That's all I've got. Torchlight Infinite's monetization system. Hopefully you're entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.